Matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
Well, Johnny, anything can and will happen here in boxing. Let's see what happens.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
The wait is over. All right. The speaking stop. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That one will count. That left lands. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You just see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Good one. He just misses with that jab. Counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fine to the counterpuncher. You've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Gets out of the way of that left hand. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunches are the best.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. And misses with that jab. Just misses with that big right hand. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your...
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? This fight is all about distance for this man, and you can see he's using that length advantage.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long loop. Not many fights can do that.
With that power punch. These punches coming from every angle. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight. Back and forth they go. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? Good punch. We're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look like knockout because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
He didn't take that jab well at all. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? They can change their attitude, they can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round, because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
He missed with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
He's gone. I'm telling you, he's gone.
He's going to be the first one to get caught. He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Fantastic punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this
round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Winning this fight right now. I have no... Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Right punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Stiff jab. Ukrainian, the unified heavyweight champion, is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And wait a minute, a left hand lands! Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! Well, the round winding down now, and it's been another good one for him. These two fighters promised us great action. They didn't give it to us in that round. Round 7, here we go. He misses with that jab. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like the crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Right punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Missed him with that uppercut. That left shot lands. Down goes Fury!
Nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That jab scores. That's another scoring shot. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes on a belly ring with fights like that, when you punch them, you just want to win. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Throws the uppercut but misses. Neither man really defending themselves. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Down goes Fury. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice punch. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Well, Johnny, what's your advice to this fighter now? He is down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. That's why good round right there. Full time. See it and ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
It's round 10. Take that jab well at all. They score with that left hand. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Got him with a left jab. Just misses with that jab. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbones. And you've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
He will be buzzed first. Good one. He gets out of the way of that left hand. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Lands the jab. The referee's paused the action, and we'll take a look at that cut.
Okay, are you all right? Are you okay?
This fight will continue. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
On to the 12th. Not many of the people in the division hit like them. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you draw and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Fantastic punch. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? Swing and a miss with that jab. They both want a highlight reel knockout. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. A unanimous decision win.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.